What? Can I get on the floor? Why do you gotta beat me up whenever I get on the floor? Why you gotta beat me up? Can I have that? There you go. Go eat your food. Good morning from the living room floor. Why? This is why. I sat down on the couch and immediately was starting to get harassed, but it's fine. Good Sunday morning. It is the last, would you, seriously? Give me that toy. Ugh. It is the last day. I know there's still 2 days left in the month, but in terms of the content I'm uploading, it's the last day of Vlogtober. Welcome. We freaking made it to the end. Now here's the thing. I know Vlogtober ends on Halloween and it's kind of fun to like see what people do on Halloween. I'm not doing anything exciting. I can tell you that right now. There is no exciting thing happening on Halloween. We are going to small group. Small group is meeting on Halloween and there may or may not be a trick-or-treater that interrupts us in the middle of that. So it's not going to be like a Halloween-y kind of day or anything. So there's really not going to be anything to share. But we made it, and I am so proud of us. I am so thankful to every single one of you who has watched every single day of Vlogtober. It means you don't even know how much to me that you spent that much time with me this month. I thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. And also, I want to say that I'm proud of me because I actually finished the thing. I actually said, hey, I'm gonna upload a video every day in the month of October, with Wednesdays being the exception for people who want to be like, let's go back and find the one she missed. Wednesdays were the exception, y'all. I don't have Wednesdays because I live streamed on Wednesdays, which, oh, I got to talk about that in a second, but I did it. And I'm very proud of the fact that I did it. So welcome to the final day. It is Sunday. My husband is already at church. He had to get up bright and early like usual. He's had to do every single month or every single week this month. And I'm going to get ready and go to church today as well, I guess. I say I guess, but like there was the 1 week that I was like, I'm going to go and then decided to go virtually. Last week I was on, so I didn't have a choice. But I'm like, no, we're supposed to be in community. We need to go to church. Even if I sit either by myself or with friends and not with my husband, because I haven't been sitting with my husband all month. If I go to church, I sit with other people because my husband's not available, but it's fine. It is currently 8:22, so I have an hour and a half before I have to be out the door. So I'm gonna enjoy my cup of coffee, deal with the vibrating creature who's sitting over there acting like a doofus. Are you gonna play? Come on, get with the program. I don't have time for your antics this morning. No. But then I'll go to church and see where the day takes us from there. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Oh, so live stream. I gotta tell you something. Speaking of church, these two things are directly correlated. So we got an email from the woman who like leads all of the things about a rehearsal change for the worship team. And y'all, we are, instead of having to get up at 5:30 in the morning and be there at 6:30, we now have to be there at 7:15 on Sundays. Hallelujah, extra 45 minutes in my Sunday morning to sleep. Great. However, it means that we have to rehearse during the week. And typically this has been on Tuesdays. And like during the summer and into early fall, we usually do whittle down to just the Sunday morning stuff. And then when fall starts, we go back to the weekday rehearsals. So we got the email saying we were doing that, and I expected it to be for Tuesdays, which would have been a bummer because anytime I was on and it correlated with small group, I wouldn't be able to go to small group. Well, good news for small group, bad news for you, it's on Wednesdays now. So what that means to me is, of course, not that I can't be on worship team anymore. I'm still going to do it, and we, in the live stream, are going to work around it. So on Wednesdays. And granted, I'm only on, watch, I'm going to say this and I'm going to end up coming home from the holiday season and be on for like 4 weeks in a row. But I'm typically only on about once a month. So it's not a big deal. But that means that that Wednesday night, for whatever week that I am on, there will be either no live stream or I have to decide if I want to bump it up to like the middle of the afternoon. So if you are one of my regular live stream attenders, if I bumped the live stream to like 3 p.m. Central Time on a Wednesday, would you be able to come? Would you come? Be honest with me. Because if nobody is going to be able to come, I will just cancel the live stream on the weeks that I have to be at worship team. And that's fine. Not a big deal. We just hang out 3 times a month instead of 4. Totally fine. But if everybody is available and would be willing to come in the middle of the afternoon on a Wednesday, let me know, because that would be encouragement to actually do the thing in the middle of the afternoon. So keep me posted. Let me know your thoughts. This is not a change that you can prevent because... Oh, she's squeaking. I thought she was crying. Oh my word. This is not a change that your opinion will prevent me from making altogether, because worship team is very important to me. So and I love my internet community. I do. But I also love being in community with real humans. Like, you know what I mean? Real humans in person with humans. And so this is very important to me. So we're just going to work around it, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And with that, let's go have a Sunday, shall we? Welcome back to Vlogtober. So something that's really interesting is ever since I have learned my color season and started to embrace my color season, it feels very bizarre to wear something that's like really not my color season. And so for those of you who don't know, I am a summer, which is like not warm, cold, but like muted, cold, cool, words, hard, bear with me. Cool tones, but muted instead of like vivids. They're like more muted. So like navies and mauves and berries and things of that nature. And there are some bright colors within every color palette, right? But all that to say, cool toned is for sure. Like I can bounce pretty solidly. It's not perfect, but if I wear like a winter jewel tone, I still look pretty fabulous, if I do say so myself. But this is an alpaca sweatshirt from Quince, which I really enjoy. It's very warm, and it's very light. So lightweight, so easy to move in. Fits me beautifully. Even though I got it last year and it fit better this year than it does last year. I'm telling y'all, the intuitive eating life is doing some wondrous things for me. But anyway, I digress. The undertone of this, my aunt got it for me for Christmas along with a couple other things. And she also got me the fabulous navy sweatshirt or sweater from Quince that, quite frankly, I look stunning in. It's the perfect color. But this is very warm toned, and so it just felt very bizarre to me to wear this. And I'm still gonna wear it because it's very comfortable, it's very light, it's freaking freezing outside, so I'm wearing something warm to church today. But it was just, as I put it on, I was like, man, I just don't feel like, when I get fully put together, I have like this like, oh, you sparkle today. Like and there's just a little, I feel like I still look fabulous. I found a makeup look that works. I used warmer tones on my eyes. I found a lipstick that really pops. All good, but it's just not quite the same as if this was like a cool toned mushroom brown, right? Like my other sweatshirt. Actually, let me show you the difference. I have ended up very behind somehow, but as an example, this is a cool toned brown. This is a more warm toned brown. And this one, like, I can't cover myself completely, but I look much better in this one than I do in this one, in terms of just my face and my skin tone, like being luminous and fabulous. And then, like, again, I'm not saying I don't look fabulous today, because I do. Let's not get that wrong. But it's so interesting that the more I lean into the color season, the more I don't want to wear things that are not close enough to my color season. It's fascinating. Getting your colors done is illuminating and enlightening and fascinating and all of those things. And I'm so glad I did it. I have somehow been making it a thing to do my grocery shopping on Sunday. And in theory, it's a great idea. But the reality is the grocery stores are chaos, and especially in my Target, half the stuff, well, not half the stuff. The inventory is less than a stellar option by the time Sunday afternoon rolls around. But I just returned. I went to Target and then I picked up a couple of things at not Whole Foods. Wow, where did that come from? Cub Foods. That was across the street. It was 5:30 p.m. My husband's at a game night, so I thought I'd give you a nice little grocery haul. And y'all, Christmas has entered the building. And I'm not even a little bit mad about it because the holiday stuff is just there. Like, no one even tries to hide it anymore. It's not like a small section in the back. The holiday stuff is everywhere. And quite frankly, I'm here for it. Like, Halloween is cute and all, but I love me some Christmas. And the longer, I'm gonna prolong Christmas as long as I freaking possibly can, especially if I'm gonna be spending it, well, I'm not spending Christmas in the Minnesota winter, but I'm spending winter in the Minnesota winter. So I even told my husband, I was like, I'm going to be like using the Christmas fragrances and the Christmas products as long as humanly possible, just to make winter a little more bearable. So evidently that starts today. It's in the 30s, I say that counts. Anyway, this is what my grocery haul looks like. Let me give you the brief rundown. We've got baby carrots for munching. We've got regular carrots and potatoes because I'm making a Butcher Box pot roast this week. That is the meal for the first half of our week, which I will be cooking up tomorrow. We've got some organic sweet relish. We just needed to replace that. I got some more Olay Extreme Wellness Wraps. I freaking love these. Yes, they say keto certified. I don't care, but I do care that they have 12 grams of fiber in them. That's amazing. I use these for my egg dishes in the morning. I got some more Fairlife milk. I picked up feta cheese. I normally get the Good & Gather brand feta cheese, but this doofus didn't actually pick up feta cheese at Target and didn't realize it until I got to Cub Foods. We're having sandwiches for lunch this week, so I got some Vermont cheddar cheese. And then we both decided that uncured Black Forest ham sandwiches were the way we were going to go, so I got that. And then we've got a couple of frozen meals. My husband eats these, but not the large size. This is one of the big things that was out of stock. And I was like, how the heck? So I'm gonna have to tell my husband, heat this up, eat as much as you want, eat the leftovers later. And the macaroni just sounded good to me. It was an intuitive eating impulsive moment. It sounded good. So I'm like, I gotta get my hands on some of that. I don't know, I'm feeling cheesy tonight. I got some more caprese chicken sausages. Why? Because I always have these chicken sausages in my house and I buy them when I can because the way they're sealed, these are good until May of 2024. So they last forever. So I always pick up some when I get them on sale. And we go through an entire box when I make gnocchi bowls because my husband and I each have 2. We got some more Uncle Ben's original long grain wild rice. Why? Because this is what goes into the creamy chicken wild rice soup that I made, and I will be making it again very, very soon. You will be seeing a lot of that soup. We got some tuna because we needed tuna. Onion soup mix for the pot roast. I got some butter and some cream cheese and some, oh no, I got cherries. Oh, crapola. I was supposed to get 2 cranberries. Shoot. I'm gonna have to either go back or just eat these. I don't know. Meant to get 2 cranberries to make cranberry bliss bars. Instead, apparently, I didn't read and picked up cherries. Dumb move. Speaking of cranberry, we got 2 Thomas's cranberry English muffins because they are spectacular. Toasted, a little bit of butter. Don't mind if I do. I got these because they were on sale, and I've been loving my Haagen-Dazs peppermint bark bars lately. And since I have managed to undemonize Haagen-Dazs in my mind and go, you know what? It's freaking delicious. It's good. Intuitive eating is great. They're 300 calories a piece, and it doesn't even matter that they're 300 calories a piece. I love that they give you the calorie count for the entire box. I think that's hilarious. Like, if you're gonna eat the whole box, more power to you. That's great. But I just think it's funny that, like, that's standard operating procedure on ice cream bars now. But I've learned to undemonize them. And so every time I see this commercial, I'm like, I love butter cookies. I want to try the butter cookie cone. And they were on sale, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna freaking try the butter cookie cone. No one's gonna stop me. I got some orange extract for the cranberry bliss bars and some white baking chocolate for the cranberry bliss bars. And then we got some stuff just to play. I also got sugar because I'm baking, so I need sugar. So this is one of the first holiday items. This is favorite day. This is Target's brand. Y'all, it's exceptional. It's so good. I remember loving this last year. So I picked it up because top notch. And then I don't get Edie's anymore because it's not available at Target, and that's where I do most of my shopping. But because I was in Cubs, I bought this one. They didn't have any slow churned ones that
I really wanted. We love the slow churned ice cream, but the stats on this are very similar to the slow churned ice cream. So the first ingredient is skim milk. So I'm thinking that even though this is like some special edition thing, it's still the slow churned style, which we really like because it's lighter ice cream that just tastes full fat, heavy duty, so freaking good. This one is also, like, for those of you that are tracking, the stats on this, if I remember correctly, aren't too crazy at all. No, 2/3 of a cup per 190 calories. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff. So love that. Here is the, I don't know if it was a great idea or an awful idea, but I bought Chobani coffee creamer in peppermint mocha. Yes, I'm gonna go order my nut pods and that's all well and good. But if I use this first, it will extend the life of my nut pods a little bit. And the ingredients: milk, cream, cane sugar, cocoa, natural flavors, and peppermint oil. I can't complain about that. I trust the Chobani brand. So we're gonna give it a try. It could be terrible. It could be the best thing I've ever had. I don't know. And then because it's sandwich week, I also needed some chips, and these were 2 for $9, so 2 for $7 rather. And so I got them. These are my all-time favorites. These are a classic, delicious, and my husband needed body wash. So there you have it. That was my grocery haul on this Sunday afternoon. All right, here we go. Part 2. Let's see what happens with the scary clown. We were exactly at the halfway point.
All right, and we have completed Vlogtober. I did want to come on here and do an official sign off and give you a little update on it for one. So, if you don't want any spoilers from the 1990 movie of It, I have not seen the new 2017 one and the 2019 one. There's like It, and then there's an It Chapter 2. I have a hunch that the new It and It Chapter 2, they are just the full-length movie chopped in half. So like the first one involves the kids and the second half involves the adults, which the movie we watched was a 3-hour movie of both sides of the story. So super interesting. Didn't hate it. If you don't want spoilers, scroll ahead a little bit. But I will say this, for those of you that have seen It, I thought the clown was going to be much more scary than he was. He was kind of actually almost funny. Like the clown was pretty cool. I approved of the clown. What I didn't approve of was like the penultimate moment, like the big climax. And this clown that was a figment of the imagination, but maybe wasn't a figment of an imagination, but had like a physical being as well. The physical being was some bizarre looking spider thing? Why not the clown? That's kind of where it was like, well, why? Why this whole time are we clinging to this scary, creepy clown, and then all of a sudden we're fighting a spider? It didn't make sense. I did not like that component of it. The movie as a whole, the psychological, thrillifying part, I thought was great. Actually, I did not mind it at all. But that one little detail, like the whole movie, we're afraid of a clown, and at the end, we're fighting a spider, did not compute, did not make sense to me. But there's my thoughts on It, for one. Secondly, I completed Vlogtober. And I am so proud of myself for that. Once I finish this clip, I've got the rest of the video edited. It's gonna get uploaded. It's gonna be done. And you're seeing this on Halloween. So happy Halloween to y'all. I hope you all had a great month. Vlogtober was fabulous. But boy, oh boy, did I learn a very significant lesson, or a couple significant lessons. Number one, vlogging, like uploading a video every day, is freaking hard. It is no wonder that there have been so many times that I have started Vlogtober or Vlogmas or other vlogging months and they have trickled off, because this was freaking time consuming and all encompassing and quite frankly kind of crazy of me. I don't know, here's the thing, I haven't seen many people, like when I search Vlogtober, not a whole lot in terms of daily vlogging comes up anymore. And I think I understand why now. I think I understand why. Because this, while fun, was also not fun at the same time. It was a lot of work. I spent so much time at my computer this month, and I spent so much time neglecting housewifely duties. I don't have a cleaning routine anymore. There isn't a cooking routine anymore, it doesn't feel like. I feel like everything else. I've barely showed up on Instagram. Every other component of my business and my life feels like such an afterthought or something that's been thrown on the back burner. And it's all because of the editing, all the stuff every day. Because even if I get ahead, I was a week ahead at one point, you still are There was one Saturday, I spent literally the entirety of my Saturday editing videos that I had filmed throughout the week. And whether you chop it up into spending an entire day editing or editing in chunks every day, it's all consuming. Which I think other YouTubers understand, but people who don't create content on YouTube will not get it. It's a lot of work. So there's that. Number two, will I ever do something like this ever again in its entirety of like 31 videos, or 31 minus the 4 Wednesdays, so whatever that ends up being, 27 videos? Again, probably not. Probably not. Not that I won't have the essence of Vlogtober, the essence of Vlogmas, but I'm already like 12 days of Vlogmas, thank you very much. Which for thematically makes sense, right? On the 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of Vlogmas, so that actually works out. But dang, that was a lot. And so I'm very excited to show back up for everything else in my life because I don't have to pick up the camera every day. So it was a very interesting learning experience. So on the one hand, I finished something that I started. And for me, if you know me, some of you have criticized me for this, but if you know me, you know that that's a big deal that I finished the thing in its entirety. I followed through, I finished what I said I was going to do, and that's a very big deal. Congratulations to me. But on the other hand, I am very much looking forward to just going back to 2 videos a week for the month of November. And figuring out what Vlogmas is even going to look like. And I have a very short period of time with which to figure that out. But I'm excited to get back to other things. I've been uploading the Instagram stories today. And you know what? It feels kind of good. Not gonna lie. So there's that. I did want to take a second and thank every single one of you who tuned into Vlogtober every single day this month. You are the real MVP. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for finishing with me. Because without you, none of this would have been worth it. And the amount of people that have either come back or rediscovered me that are now members of this channel, members of this community, I am so glad I did this because I'm seeing new faces, I'm seeing old faces, and it's just so nice to see that comment section blow up. So I hope that if you started or restarted watching me during Vlogtober, that you will continue to do so because I would love to have you interacting with my videos because even beyond Vlogtober, I put up content and I work very hard on that content. So I look forward to seeing your interactions and your engagement on my upcoming content. And that being said, I would love to know, what would y'all like to see? For the holiday season, like I said earlier in this video, Christmas is upon me in this house. So I've immediately gone from like, it's not even Halloween yet because Halloween is on Tuesday, the day you're seeing this. But like my brain is already in Christmas mode. What kind of content do you want to see from me in November and December? Are you into the daily vlogs? Do you want me to continue mostly daily vlogging, or not daily vlogging, but like when I upload, it's a day in the life vlog or a couple days in the life vlog. Do you have specific types of content, titles, subject matter that you want me to sit by my beautiful bookshelf and talk to you and teach you on? What do you want to see from me? I would love to hear any and all things because I've got some ideas, but the holiday season has the power to be a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of something different. So I would love to hear what you guys would like to see as well. And with that, I'm going to end Vlogtober here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.